Here's a quick reminder of you that sometimes you can just ask, what if? So today we're booking an apartment for Dubai. We're going to go on the 5th of Jan. It's New Year's Eve tonight. And we were looking at some Airbnbs, and Millie decided, hey, the houses or the apartments we're looking at aren't within our price range, aren't within the area that we're looking for. Why not just send them a message and ask for a discount? Because we're 4 days out, we're looking for a 2-week booking. If we were them, we'd say yes, rather than having somewhere empty. And the first person came back 5% off, right? It's something. And then the second one came back at 30% off. And so we actually didn't end up taking that one, but it's an interesting insight into sometimes just ask, because if you don't, it's definitely not going to happen. And so take the shot, because if you miss, if it doesn't work out, you're in exactly the same position that you are now and you haven't lost anything. So yeah, what would you do if you could, add that 30% off, if you could double your revenue, if you could gain a pound or 5 pounds of muscle in the next month or something like that? Like, what's physically stopping you from doing it? If there's nothing, if there's no physical limitation of physics or the universe, give it a shot, see what happens. Or just ask, because you might need then to do something special. And so one of my favorite questions to ask about this is, what would it take? Because most people, when they're asked, would you do this, they'll usually say no. But if you said, what would it take, they're then reframed into thinking, what would it take? Because it might be something outrageous, but it might be something that you're willing to do. And so if you don't ask, you won't ever know. Happy end of 2025. Good luck for 2026. Make it a good year. Peace.